Are you ready? Ready? Let's do it. Got a big black pickup. He's a rapping star. He flicks chickens. He sets a low bar. He thinks he's Jesus. See the watch he bought? He's big time crazy when he thinks he's not. He's a little bit la 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 la. A little bit Justin. Oh la 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 la. A little bit Justin. Hide your chickens, eggs are busting. He's a little bit Justin. He's a homo basher. He's an ageist too. Wishing cancer, heart attacks too. He hates old ladies. He's going to sue. He thinks he's Jesus. Come join his crew. Let's do it. He's a little bit la 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 la. A little bit Justin. La 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 la. A little bit Justin. La 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 la. A little bit Justin. Hide your chickens, eggs are busting. He's a little bit Justin. A little bit Justin. Ooh, a little bit Justin. Ah. Hello, everybody here gathered together for the Granny Show. Thank you guys for being here. Good morning here from the Pacific West, here where I am. Good morning, you guys. Good afternoon for some of you. Maybe dinner time for a couple of other of you guys. Okay, today is Wednesday, March 10th, 2020 +1. Welcome here to the Granny Show. Thanks for showing up. Hi, you guys in the chat. Good to see you here, Genocide. Corey. M. Beltran. Yo. Killendall. Hey, Killendall. Good to see you, dear. Smartest guy in the room. Stephen Ronan. 6 drops. Did I say you 6 drops? Okay, so I'm going to bring my UK correspondent on with us before we, excuse me, God, before we introduce our special guest. Oh, God. Okay, welcome to my host, Maggie-of-England. Hi, Maggie. My co-host.
Are you all right, Robin?
No.
No.
Well, yeah. I am.
I'm having sound problems.
No, it's probably just me talking through my dentures. Your sound is fine.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Hi, everybody. Hope you're all well.
Hi, everybody. Here, Corey says it's afternoon there where she is. Yeah, she's in Canada up there. It's afternoon.
It's 5 p.m. here.
Yeah, I think Stephen is sort of in your time zone. Sort of.
Yeah, exactly the same. Hi, Stephen. Your granny pin is still at Heathrow.
Yeah, thank goodness for tracking. So you can kind of check its non-progress. Oh my God!
It went from Nottingham, where East Midlands Airport is, down to Heathrow, and has been there nearly 2 weeks.
I know, boy, it's like, yeah, don't check on it too often because you're just going to make yourself crazy. I did that for stuff that I've shipped over to y'all over there. Yeah, Corey, I did say Ho-Coast. I said that.
Ho-Coast, I didn't do that.
Yeah, at the beginning, I said, "Here's my Ho-Coast co-host Maggie." Yeah. Okay.
I love it.
Okay. So we have a very patient guest waiting in the green room. Okay, so she's there twice. There she is once. Okay, you guys. We are so happy to have our guest today because we go back with her a bit, and she's doing some really cool stuff. She's got okay. Anyway, and she's got some stories, and she's just brilliant, and we're just so pleased to have her on here. Okay, I'm finished embarrassing her. Okay. Oh, geez, Maggie, you fiddled around and I lost you. Okay. Okay, there's Maggie back.
I'm sorry I dropped that.
That's okay. Okay, so we're going to do this. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're going to do this. Okay, you guys, we are very pleased to present our co-host, Zamara Bennett of Cosmic Ascent Jewelry. Hi, Zamara.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome, darling. Welcome.
Good to see you. Thank you for putting up with the nonsense that we do before the show. So, how are you today, dear?
I'm good. I'm just waking up, making some coffee, getting stirring, I'm excited. It's a new day. How are you?
Yeah.
Excuse me,
we're
Lord,
the same.
I just took a big slug of my tea because I'm having.
I feel in these moments. That's why I'm in the middle.
Yeah. So Zamara, we hadn't seen one another in a very long time, and I was on with you.
Yes, it was such a pleasant surprise to have you on. And it was like really funny timing too, because I was sharing my story and then you came on and all of these memories came back of like, holy shit, Robin, we did like my first live stream ever together way back when.
Yeah. It was like a little reunion. It was so sweet. And I really, really enjoyed myself and so enjoyed connecting with you again. But you know what? It's not like I've been unaware of what you've been doing because, I stalk you on Facebook and shit. And
I didn't even know you were on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. You got to add me.
I will do, darling.
So I've kept up with you. I know what's been going on, but we just haven't talked in all that time. So what a pleasure it was. And it's such a pleasure to have you on here today. How's your dad?
Oh, he's great. He's living with us now. So it's funny. We had like a little incident because he was living with a roommate and, she was kind of a hot ass mess. And so he came home one day and was just like going off on him. And he called me and he was like, I don't know what's going on. She's she called him the N-word and stuff. And I was like, what? Where are you? I'm coming to get you. And so I totally came in and like saved my dad. And so he's living back with us now and things are going really, really well. And so it's just been really, really nice. I'm so grateful to have like both parents at home.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine anything better. You have lovely parents. And your dad is just a hoot. What a good man.
He is. I remember that time he joined us and thanked us for having you on the show.
Oh, I just remember being on with he and Zamara, I think on your show. Zamara. God, I fuck up all the time. Sorry.
He knows. I remember your dad coming in while we were all chatting on the show.
Yeah. I remember that too. I think
And-
he came maybe a few times. And then there was the one time, I don't know if you saw that crazy guy came on.
Wait. Refresh my memory. What?
It was the actualist guy. Maybe you had run out, but Dwayne was there, and he was saying like he wanted to come over here to Washington State and like move in with me. And I'm like, yo,
Whoa.
I
I think I missed that. Oh, do you? Oh.
Yeah, me too. That must have been a very early morning one.
Yes,
Wow.
yes,
Yeah.
that was too much. It was really funny.
Oh, you. Yeah.
I'll have to make a highlight reel from back in the day of some of the funniest moments on Cosmic Ascent.
Wow.
I bet we could make a film, Robin, with the year of things we've done.
Yeah, we all have stories, isn't that weird? It's like having a badge on YouTube. If you don't have the weirdos, you really haven't arrived. So it comes with the territory. Just you show up and other things are there, and then you just deal with it and move on, because it's only YouTube. It's only the internet. It's not really your real life. Yeah. So it's, you know what? Nothing makes me angry on the internet, on YouTube.
That's good. That's good. You can't troll the untrollable.
It's only YouTube. What harm does it do me? It provides amusement. Yeah, it's a lot of it is, it's amusing as hell. These little paper tigers who go on the attack. They have no power in their real life, so they feel powerful, typing that shit in and filming that stuff.
So fancy. Yeah, no, I ended up being a moderator of a huge server, like a debate server, once COVID hit. And it's kind of funny, sometimes to see people get worked up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they take
no absolute reason at all.
They take things personally, and then they're very judgy. They pronounce judgments on every single thing. Like they have an opinion on everything. So who cares? Keep it to yourself.
It's not as if they even know who we are. We're a face on a screen.
Yeah. I know. And many people just kind of play this YouTube part. In a way, it's sort of putting on your tap shoes and not being how you'd really act in public.
I have to do a disclaimer there. I'm exactly the same in public.
I try really hard to be the same person online as I am in real life.
My family will vouch for me.
Well, I'm the same person as I am in real life, but I go like a step beyond, because I can say shit here that I would not say to my neighbor, maybe. So there's
I still say them said things.
There's a certain freedom here that I don't allow myself in real life, because there's a certain measure of dignity I need to maintain.
Someone give this lady a star.
Yeah, Trisha's in the chat. Hi, Trisha. Hi, honey. Okay, Zamara. Oh, okay, Maggie, you're muted for some reason. What'd you do?
I didn't.
There you go. Now you're better.
Phone me.
Okay, quit touching things.
I'm not.
Okay, now it's good. Yeah. So, Zamara, would you possibly consider talking about some of your history? When we met, I don't know the timeline, but we met at the beginning when you were processing something that happened to you. And would you want to talk about that now? Because some of our friends perhaps don't know your story. Would you? Because I know you're dealing with it currently.
Yeah. So when Robin and I first met, it was a little bit after I had gotten shot randomly. Like I was driving home from dinner, and a car like pulled up from behind us out of nowhere, and they fired 13 shots into the driver's side door.
13.
And so yeah, I got shot twice, and I developed some, I had a little bit of a hard time coping with that afterwards. And so I started looking into different spiritual practices, and really learning and studying like some occult philosophies and things like that. And that's where Robin and I kind of met. And so now I'm coming at the end of that, I guess, the recovery part, from all of that trauma, and yeah, here we are. I'm doing a lot better. I'm hanging out. I'm having fun. I've started my own business, and yeah, that's kind of my deal.
Yeah, and you described that in eloquently in just such few words, but it was definitely a healing process, and on so many levels for you, and there were stages of it that you went through. I know that you have such a good family. You have such a lovely support system. There's just I'm so glad you guys have each other, and and boy, so pleased to know you, Zamara. But it has been a process for you, and you have been creative. You have just explored and stretched and tried things and learned things and participated in things all along during this time, since I've known you. And then you developed this jewelry line, and you named it.
Yeah.
You have given each piece a celestial name, and I think that relates to your healing.
Definitely. I really found myself like turning to mythologies and like different stories to find inspiration during those hard times. And like I've always been a big lover of myths, and so once I made the connection between constellations and mythology, and then what I've done with the constellation collection actually is using the different like metaphysical properties of certain gemstones
Yeah.
to tie them together to create pieces kind of inspired by the stories of the different constellations. And so yeah, that's been a really fun project for me. I've actually got a new line of jewelry, and hopefully some other fun products like some candles and soaps coming in our next line. So I'm really excited about that. I was actually working on that hardcore yesterday.
Oh, and there's like this grand array of essential healing oils and scents and stuff, and the meanings and
Yes.
the support it gives, and the mood is. Oh God, I'm so excited for you.
I'm excited too. I remember when I first started, Robin, you actually sent me a lot of the lava stone beads that I'm using now for a lot of my pieces. So thank you.
Oh, cool! Yeah,
Wow.
you can put a drop of essential oil, and it's like an aromatherapy bead.
Yes.
And so
Like
yeah,
a diffuser.
diffuser, and you can keep refilling it and stuff. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, I'm glad it came in handy for you.
Oh, definitely.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, cool. Oh, this is so exciting. Dang.
Can you do me a favour, Robin? I'm going to leave. Can you bring me back in?
Sure. Okay, so we'll just wing it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Since then, it's been a long road of like of insanity. What is that? Down the rabbit hole. Down the rabbit hole.
And in that insanity, you find sanity.
Oh yeah, it's very Alice in Wonderland. Like I like it.
I'm sorry, but because Pat, I'm really sorry I can't answer your phone, but I'm live. 5:00 every Wednesday, every Sunday. And it's knocking the audio out.
Oh,
So I can't hear what you two are saying, but I can now.
Oh, okay, cool.
good.
Well, so Pat knows. Oops, she's probably saying oops.
She will be.
Oh, that's too funny. Okay, so all right, Zamara. Okay, I know that recently. Okay, you talked about when beginnings of when we first met, but I know now you had mentioned that now you have to deal with it in person again, right? What happened to you? The people are finally being brought up on charges after all this time.
Oh yeah, that whole freaking mess. It's such a mess. Like, our quote unquote like criminal justice system is really what the fuck with that. So it didn't take them that long to find him. They found him like a month or two after my incident happened, and then we didn't really hear anything for almost another year, because the men involved, like, we were one of a string of many
Oh,
incidents.
so they had a big spree.
Yeah, we were one of like 5 incidents, and they ended up like they killed like 3
Oh,
people
they
in the
killed.
span. Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, they like point blank killed like a kid in Gresham, Oregon at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something. That's how they got caught. And so it's weird how it all kind of ties together. So for them to be able to charge anybody for my incident, they have to be able to say, without a matter of without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, with the forensics and stuff.
Yeah. So they were
And the
only
timeline.
able to charge the driver at first, and in the beginning he wasn't willing to testify against the other 2.
Well, no.
But then I guess now that's changed, and he's willing to testify. And so there's all of these complexities, but it's really frustrating for me because then if you can imagine, like, every few months or so, every 6 months or so, getting a letter in the mail like, hey, we're doing your arraignment. The arraignment's happening next month. And it's like, okay, here we go. And then you have to call in like the day before to make sure that the trial's
you're up.
scheduled.
Yeah.
And so then you call in and it's like, oh no, it's been rescheduled to 6 months from now. And so then you go through the whole thing over again. And the prosecuting attorney just called us this last time to kind of fill us in on what's been going on. But yeah, he's hoping for it to be kind of wrapped up, at least for us, pretty soon.
Oh boy. Oh, honey. And then you can just keep getting on with your life.
Right.
Yeah. I'm proud of you.
Like that.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, gosh. No kidding. No kidding.
Yeah.
She just did all that stuff. You're a strong girl.
I had no idea about the shooting, Zamara, until Robin told me before the show. I had no idea.
Yeah, it can be a little bit intense sometimes. It's like, when do you tell people? When's the right moment?
No, it's nothing. I'm proud of how you've carried yourself through this. And I had no idea.
Yeah.
This is where people have to stop surmising and presuming they know people just by the way they're acting.
Yeah. YouTube is way different from real life. It's way different. Usually, we only show, I think many of us show our true selves, but only a part. A part of it. Because, Zamara, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
For sharing this, boy, damn, I'm proud of you too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You'd be proud of you too.
And your folks did a good job. They raised a good girl.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
very
but
good one.
yeah. Then I think I've told you that before,
Yeah.
and I think I've told your dad. Would
Well, if
you
it
do?
wasn't for them, I really do think, the outcome would have been a lot less positive, So I
Mm.
definitely owe a lot of my recovery and just like, they are kind of my rock, my support system. And yeah, I'm very fortunate to have good parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the process might have taken way, 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 way longer without the love that you're surrounded by. So boy,
It
that
was definitely a hard process. Like, just looking at how, my mom handled the situation, I handled the
Mm.
situation, and my dad handled the situation. He was living with us like maybe a year or two ago, and it was just not like you said about the timing, it was not really the right time. We weren't all healed yet, and so
yeah,
we all had our different like trauma responses,
sure,
Yeah.
and it was a lot for me to, or not, it was a lot for all of us to kind of
yeah,
process. But
yeah,
once we realized that it's like, oh, wait, we're all dealing with this really random incident that happened, and it was kind of terrible. And so now we're able to just kind of like let each other kind of deal with it, I guess, in our own
yeah,
ways.
yeah, and accept that, and know that underlying everything is just this love you guys, this bond you guys have. Yeah, the love
Yeah.
you have for one another, and you guys are bigger than that incident. You
Yeah.
guys are
A
bigger than
lot
that.
bigger.
Yeah, and now you guys are together. I think that's just what a great thing to be working on all together, is just getting back as a family unit and shit. I think that's
Yeah.
just so cool.
Definitely,
Talking
definitely.
about
After
family.
having, oh my God.
Hi, Trish.
Yeah, Maggie's daughter's in the chat.
Oh,
K
hey,
Ride
Trish.
K Ride.
K Ride Express is in the chat. Hi, sweetheart. Okay, so did I miss anybody? Okay. Veronica May, Agent Veronica is in the chat.
Hi.
Stephen Ronan. I can't remember if I mentioned Stephen Ronan. I think Killendall was here first,
Was
or was
it?
here earlier.
Hey, darling.
I think Killendall was here, or maybe I'm full of shit. Killendall.
Why did you bring him up earlier?
Okay, there it is. Okay, Killendall. Yeah, he was here. He might not. Sometimes he pops away. Sometimes he does a drive by. Glad. I hope he
Yeah.
left. Hope he left a thumbs up, because thumbs up are cool. Sometimes we frequently have a thumbs down. We know who that is. That my rap.
Oh, what did
My rap was in tribute to our thumbs down guy. Okay, Killendall is here. Okay, so Zamara, I know you do this stuff too, but
Oh,
this
here
is
we go.
this is today. Wednesdays are commonly known as Woo Woo Wednesday, and I sort of Maggie hijacked Wednesdays from me. They've become Woo Woo Wednesday because she's a big ass bully. So yeah, so look,
You
see,
need to shut the
look.
heck up, stick, Zamara.
See, she's wielding the shut the fuck up stick. So I concede because she scares the shit out of me. But anyway, on Woo Woo Wednesday, Maggie throws the cards, or she drops the cards. So if you're open to it, Maggie, can Maggie throw cards for you?
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that. Thank you.
You will not believe what arrived today.
What?
Oh,
A new set of cards
Cool.
I love
based
these cards.
on mythical characters.
Cool.
That's perfect.
Robin didn't catch that mythical bit at the beginning.
No, I didn't. Totally went over my head.
Yeah, well, these are
Perfect.
new.
Oh,
What's it called?
cool.
What's the deck called?
What's it called? Show the box real close.
Ooh, that's
Oh.
pretty.
I love the art on every damn one of these decks that she has. The art is just stunning on every single one.
The backs are beautiful. I've been after a set of these for ages, as you can see.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that.
Isn't that pretty? And the symmetry is interesting.
I'm not au fait really, which because the I'm at one straight out, and I have blessed these and done my usual thing with them. But I'm still trying to figure out which is ones and what's it, because we've got in this we've got scrolls, mirrors, spirals, and stones instead of your usual.
Excuse me.
So I'll just go with the flow. And there's 2.
They kind of just
3.
jump out.
4.
Yeah, I recently changed. So I used to just do the classic like casino shuffle.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I
I don't.
started throwing them, and now I love it. I love it because the cards they just fly right out.
They
Isn't
fly
that
right out,
weird?
and it's not.
Yeah,
I've got
it's
goosebumps
just
all over, so I don't know what this is about.
there's something about cards, oracle decks, illustrations. There's something about that I cannot explain, but it is always so fucking dead on. Yeah.
It is. It is. It's kind of sometimes it's like I wouldn't say it's scary, but it's funny
No,
because
it's
when I was hosting that debate server, I used to do tarot events, and so I would have a lot of these like very skeptical people come on. I'd be like, "Look, I'm just telling you what the cards say."
yeah,
And that's always my favorite.
yeah, 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 and it's not like you're changing any meaning of the cards, when you make the delivery, but a good deal of it is how the practitioner delivers the message. So it's given that flavor. I love witnessing different practitioners' deliveries on the information. It's everybody has their own flavor of that. Oh fuck. Okay. All right, Maggie.
I love that bit. So you're very mindful of who you are. The 10 of Scrolls is the swords. You're very powerful over your mind, and you can control it. Nobody's going to get away from that. There's a lovely big tiger in the middle of there. Page of Scrolls, which is way above. It's like the princess. You're the princess, and because of the way you are, you carry yourself so beautifully. You're very kind. A pilgrim is someone who sacrifices something for others. You do that constantly.
Oh, I love that.
You are the Empress. That's Gaia, the Empress.
Oh, that gave me
You have all the elements around you to surpass anything that comes your way. Always have. You have the strength. 3 of mirrors. Look at that. You're calm in any environment. The lion with the lamb, with the human.
Oh, wow.
All at one. All sat at peace. The Knight of Mirrors. Now you've just told us a story. Could have taken away your dreams because you're a dreamer, but they didn't. The Sojourner, to me, it's a liar. Someone who told a fistful of lies to get out of where he was going, but that's too late. You have been gathering yourself, hermit-like, but not. You've been surrounding yourself with earthly pleasures of nature, of that kind. You've been producing something that's beautiful, as you can see. You're under a doorway, and you were frightened to pass through that door, but not, because you've always had this empress that's way back here. And there's a messenger coming your way. You're going to get a message of some kind in the very near future. It's not going to be a dark message, by the way, because you are swimming with all the elements. You are surrounded, as you can see, that mermaid surrounded by the fishes, clams, sea lions, whatever, shells. You are surrounded by pure love. Just go with the flow, no matter what the message, because you are the empress. I've got goosebumps now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you so much.
So Zamara did.
Yeah, you'll always be that woman who helps others because it's just the way you are.
So Zamara, how did that resonate?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's nice. It was nice. That was a beautiful reading.
Thank you.
That message totally resonates, and it's funny because, what was it? I think the night that was upside down.
Yeah,
I actually had I have a friend in my life who that bit about the liar and the night upside down. It's just funny because there's literally somebody that I've been friends with for a while, and shit has kind of hit the fan in their life, and I'm just kind of sitting over here like, okay, well,
you won't believe. Look what's behind him. The bloody tiger flying away. Feck you.
Exactly.
And that's what basically you've done.
Yeah, I think Zamara, you now thoroughly know the concept of kissing a lot of frogs. We find before you find a good one on the internet. Yeah, you got to do some frog kissing before.
Oh God! Look what's under the deck.
The bottom of the deck.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Justice. Oh yes, it's coming. You can't make this rubbish up, really.
That deck is gorgeous.
Zamara, she has all of her decks are just stunning. In fact, some of her decks are very, very unique. And even Reemsy has said, "Ooh, Maggie, I don't have that one." So Reemsy has ordered some of the decks Maggie has used on Woo Woo Wednesdays. It's so cool. I love this shit so much. Okay,
you know what she did to me, Zamara?
What happened?
Planted two of her friends in here.
I did. Well, there was no plan involved, but I don't. Not a huge number of my friends know that about the show we do, and so as I've been telling a couple of my friends about it, a couple of them showed up just in the chat, and I said, anybody want it? So my friends said, I'll take a reading, and they both said, wow. And these are older people, they've been around the block, and one of them is really familiar with woo stuff and does it herself, and she's a Reiki practitioner, and she was so blown away by Maggie's reading. And remember,
you didn't tell me them bits.
And Maggie, only 3 cards fell out for this person I'm talking about, and that's all she needed, because this friend of mine is already on. She's even older than I am. She's in her late 70s, and so she's already on a good path. She's done a lot of work in her life on her wisdom side, her spiritual side, and so only 3 cards fell out for her, and she was just blown away because they were just fucking dead on. I sent a ringer in here, and Maggie just was stellar.
I blow myself away.
Well, I'll bet you are. I'll bet you are because yeah. Okay, anybody in the chat? This is where we throw it out to the chat.
Well, Tricia's telling me she's don't like me doing this to you, apparently, Robin.
Well, and then somebody else
And
said,
they're asking her to get a screenshot and get the T-shirt with me doing said thing to you.
I know maybe Zamosis can do an illustration for us. You holding the "shut the fuck up" stick, and we'll put that on a T-shirt. The T-shirt line that.
Oh yeah, I'd love that. I'd run that. I'd run it in my shop for sure.
Oh, how cool is that?
God, there you go.
Stick. I love that.
Yeah, the "shut the fuck up" stick. Yeah, and I've been promising to launch our granny line for so long, and I can't get the transparency right. You know, because they demand a transparency PNG image, and it has to be a certain number of pixels, and it's just I have been confounded for months.
Oh, well, you should send that to me. I have Creative Cloud Suite and all of that. Like I do all my branding design and stuff. So yeah, I'd love to work on something like that for you. Especially if you already have an image in mind. Then that makes
we have 5 solid designs from our artist friend, kid in Philadelphia, who's just brilliant. He makes comic books and he takes commissions. So I commissioned him. Well, me and Maggie both commissioned him to do our illustrations. So we have these great designs, but God, I've been trying to submit them.
And you'll be getting one of these tomorrow with our very first design on.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah, that's one of our
I love it so much. I can't even, yes, send me one. I want one. That is amazing.
Okay, you'll get 2 because I have my mailing, my shipping department all set up on my coffee table, and I'm so far behind. So I don't know if I have your address, but send it to me on a private thingy, and yeah, I'll start addressing them. And yeah, you'll get a couple of granny badges and tiny little bonus gifts.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited! I'll sport that shit. I love it.
Oh gosh, cool. Yeah, so I'll send you our illustrations, and thank you for offering to do that. I have been so frustrated because these designs have just been dynamite. They've been so good, and and we have this opportunity to show off more as grannies. Yeah, we can't do it. Thank you, Zamara. Okay, we'll talk.
Definitely. Here we are. This is a very excited Robin.
I know. Oh, I can't tell you how long I've wrestled with doing this stuff, and I don't know how.
It's really, really hard. So like starting my own business has kind of been like it was a mind fuck in the beginning. It was like, okay, you get all the licensing and things set up correctly. Then you got to make sure that like the pricing and just it can get very nitpicky in the numbers area in terms of like how much am I charging for this or that? And then you add into the element that like, oh, all of your branding, all of your graphics, all of that.
We used to.
And it's just like,
it used to be called keystoning. You take the cost of your actual, your expenses in producing, your brand, blah, 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 and then you factor in the cost of how much your time is worth, and then you factor in the cost of, taxes, overhead, and then they say double that. And then you arrive at a reasonable retail charge, but it's all that factoring in about judging what shit is worth that you're doing. And it's hard to place a value on your time. It's kind of creepy. Am I worth that?
Well, it's funny. This is called Woo Woo Wednesdays, just because, like, I'm in different spiritual communities, and one thing that I have been able to take away from them is being a little bit more generous, with like my creative outputs and how much I value my stuff, and like, I've just relayed that to you. Don't be shy. I got a mentoring opportunity with a brand called Spinelli Kilcullen in LA, and they have work that's listed from anywhere from like, I think their cheapest piece is like 500, and it goes all the way up to like $15,000. Some of these pieces. And so it's been a little bit like, holy shit, you know, but there's definitely a market out there.
There is. And
and you're genuine too, so at least you're not, you know, out there trying to swindle anybody.
Oh no, I mean, people don't know, but these we were going to sell, but we've got them away.
You should sell them. I mean, I would buy one. They're cute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we figured out. Okay, $12 for the big one, US, $8 for the little one, US. But who wants to hassle with that? And here's the thing, Zamara. When I ordered them, if there was some kind of a mix-up with, no, I don't want that size. I want this size, and something was lost in communication. So I got like 100 extra free ones.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's awesome. So
that's when you know it's meant to be, when little things like that happen.
So I sent a bunch to Maggie, but I still have this ass load of these granny badges. So anybody who is, one of our faithful followers, anybody who appears on the show, we're just mailing them out. And they are cute. We are so fucking proud of those little pins. They're
because it costs a fortune.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Relative to the pleasure it brings, because I'm just so jacked up how cute they are.
They're so cute. The design is I love it.
I know that's Zimosis. That is Cult of Zimosis. His artwork
did that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just so. How old is he? Is he 20? How old is he? 30?
I can't remember.
I can't remember, but he's just bright as hell. And he's one of these intuitive artists. It only takes from the beginning, and he's done 5 illustrations for us. And every time I've had an idea and I communicated with him, all it takes is one sentence, giving him a description of what I was after. Man, that he would send me a draft and he'd say, how's this? And he would nail it. Absolutely. Nail what I was talking about. First draft. And all I had to do was say, okay, can you rotate this image here? But you know what? That kid got it.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe you should know.
Hard to know. That's rare to find. I'll be honest. Like, I've dabbled in graphic design for a while. So I know enough to know you should be able to do that. If somebody gives you a description of something that they want, like that's to me, that's the pillar of like a great designer, And I hired a close friend, or somebody I considered a close friend, to work on a website design for me. And it was just like, it was totally not that, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, you call yourself a designer, you call yourself an artist? I'll have to check out this Zimosis guy because it's really
he's absolutely brilliant.
And I told him, because I started out as a commercial artist. That's where my art education came from. And then I started a business. I designed ship menus and matchbooks. It was small time shit, bottle caps. I designed brands and stuff. But then graphic art came about, and then it started becoming digital, because I was a dirty hands artist. I used the dark room. I used paste ups, where you used a brayer and you waxed things to put them in a layout. Yeah, I started back then. Then it became digital, and then my life happened, and so, boy, catching up with it has been a real challenge for me. But I know where talent is. You can, because I came up through, the dirty hands era. And then, cleverness is out there. Bless these guys who can they make it look easy, and they brilliance. Yeah, Zamosis, he's a brilliant kid. And he's a grown man. I call him a kid. But and he's also, he has joined in many chats. He's around. He's one of our good friends. Friend of the show,
yeah.
a friend of other shows, and he's just the sweet kid, smart as a whip. Yeah. So yeah, you should. Okay. I wonder if he's here. Sometimes
Does he have a website?
he has the comics that he does, that he produces. And please understand, this is a pastime for him. He also has a real life. But so this is just his thing he does for pleasure and to blow off steam and stuff. And
that's amazing. Well, yeah, you got to send me a link to his work. I got to check it out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So anybody?
He's a beauty and all, Zamara.
He's what?
Right about your age.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think you guys might be close in age. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you could be friends. Who knows? Well, I don't know.
For making friends.
And
especially if they're not full of shit.
No, he's not. No, I can vouch for him.
Yes, I love that.
He's just a quiet guy who likes to draw, and he takes himself away from chaos.
Oh,
now and again.
Sweet.
Yeah. He lives in Philly. Okay, so anybody in the chat? Okay, I'm scrolling up. We're getting up on last call here. Anybody in the chat? Would you like Maggie to drop in cards for you? No, genocide, not you.
Is genocide even there?
He's popping in. He's working, so he's popping in here and there. On the slide. Don't get caught. Genocide.
Lop's arrived. And Mario Heat.
Lop. Hey, Mario Heat. Good to see you guys. These are friends of the show. This is Zamara. This is Zamara, our special guest.
Enjoy your skating. Okay, right.
Wait, what did K-Ride say?
He's got a jet, stay fly, skating boot.
Oh boy, that's an inside joke.
Oh, M. Beltram wants a reading. He wants a reading.
Take no notice of her genocide. If you wanted a card, I'd pull one.
Oh, I know. I was pulling your leg, John. Okay, so M. Beltran would like. Okay, so drop some cards for M. Beltran.
This is one I've had a long time but not used. It's the Gilded Tarot.
Mario Heat wants to be read like one of your French girls.
Mario, you'll have to go to France for that.
But if you want to get in line. That's too funny. Okay. Anything dropping yet?
No.
Nah. That's British for no. When she says nah. I love that sometimes I have to translate from Maggie.
Oh, there we go. And I don't need any more. There's a pile fell out together. Ooh.
One of these times I should have bumper music for when Maggie's dropping cards. A little interlude music.
Six of Swords. I think it's the end of fighting. Or you're thinking of going on a journey to get away from fighting. You're going into hermit mode, or Hierophant is there. But to me, that's a hermit. You're going inside. It's a number 5. You want to reevaluate who you are. To me. You've got to have patience in this situation once you've gone on that said journey. You will get to where you want to go in. That fella's standing there and he is in his own element. He's got his cup. He's not worried anymore. He's just gazing around in beautiful surroundings. That one cup, Paige cup, there's going to be celebrations, as you can see from the two cups falling into the central cup. They're all happy and joyful. So whatever, I think I read for you before, and you've gone past that situation.
Ah.
Now
So
you've just got to have patience on the next journey after you've evaluated who you are. Don't go rushing into things. You've got to have temperance, patience with this. Total patience. Just be yourself. And then there will be the celebrations. And on the bottom of the deck, just because I'm a nosy so-and-so, you are the magician. You can manifest anything you want. But you've got to have the patience and the way forth of it for this. Look at that. How beautiful is that card?
yeah, so M. Beltran, just chill. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, how cool. Cool. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
M.
I've got a
Beltran.
Russian tarot deck. Of course she has.
Okay, Mario Heat is next, I think.
Again, Mario.
He wants to be read like one of your French girls. So Mario Heat wants.
Yeah, Paris. It's that away or that away, whichever way you are. Not England. Behave. His mind's in the gutter. It really is.
Mario Heat, hey, you spoke up first. Don't be coy. If no one wanted to, we're not going to take a poll for you, Mario. You spoke up, so yeah, you're up next. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Those end tarots, the ones I found there, I didn't know what were last week, but I know now.
Erin Moss is in the chat. Hi, honey.
Hi. So let's see where Mario's at this point in time, please. I know where he's at. I just need the visuals.
Okay. I'll hum along. Here's the bumper
Hey,
music.
do you rap? Do you rap, Robin? A little bit, Justin.
Are you ready?
Oh, it's all right. I thought only one fell out, but 4 did.
All right.
You have many possibilities, Mario. I forgot who I was reading for then. You can fly like the eagle wherever you want, but only in your mind. You've got to be conscious of what you're doing at the precise time. Very conscious. Traveling is no more, which is the same for everybody.
For everybody.
Yeah. But it looks really stormy and fiery there. If you take conscious mind of what you're doing, you will avoid that. You will avoid that red fiery storm. That's what it looks like to me. There's a look. Yeah, definitely a big fat storm.
Yeah. So once again, chill out. For yet
You've got
another
so
one.
many possibilities. It's untrue. You just can't see them because you're not conscious of it.
Yeah.
You still want that fire.
Here, don't we all?
Yeah. Listen to your inner voice, because you're not, because that's how that come out. It was upside down. So listen to your inner voice, please.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's no big deal, but do it. Do it. Just,
Yeah.
what else are you going to do? Just listen to your inner voice. Yeah. Huh.
Only
Isn't that
Some
something?
people like to
Aaron
stay
Master.
distracted, honestly.
Yeah.
And I don't know, whenever you pulled the card where you said only in your mind, I don't know what came into my head was maybe ADD, ADHD, because I have
Oh,
ADD and
mm,
ADHD.
mm,
And like it has also been a weird part of having like something like PTSD
mm,
Yeah.
where like I get whatever you call it, where it's like, oh my god, there's so many things I could do right now. I could do
mm,
this, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. This is great. But eventually, like at towards the end
Something
of
will make you sit down and think about it.
exactly, because towards the end of that, like there was just this real anxious feeling, like okay, I'm accumulating these skills, but now it's got to start coming together into something, and then it was kind of just a matter of how long I could fight with it before
yeah.
I
Yeah.
had to give up and be like,
And,
okay,
and
just
there's no,
gotta go.
yeah, and there's no time limit. There's no
No, there's no time
pressure.
limit on anything.
Let go of the words I gotta, I
Yeah.
must, I need to. Get rid of all of those. Don't put such pressure on yourself to like get things done right now. It's
Right.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Just yeah, and take the time to laugh. And the time to laugh is valuable time spent. It's not going to set you back in your progress. It's just, God, honey, I want you to enjoy stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's kind of what I meant about like it's like before I considered myself to be like in recovery with PTSD, that was kind of the final fight. It was like really
Yeah.
weird where I just had to be like, okay, well, everything comes in its own time. And
It
the
does.
mentor that I got in that opportunity, she basically relayed that to me big time. She was like, Rome isn't built in a day. These businesses, starting a business or starting a anything, any kind
Whoever
of
built
creative.
Rome wants shooting. Sorry.
No, you're
I
good.
digress.
You're good. Starting any creative enterprise or endeavor, I guess, is just like if you fight with it, if you're anxious about it,
You've
you'll
just
end up
got to
not.
be. You've just got to be. I just want to answer Erin Massa. I don't read the cards like normal people do. I don't go by
No,
the book. I
no,
go by
no.
my
And I always annoyed Maggie when I said, okay, now Maggie, what does the book say? And damn, every time the book supported what Maggie said. So, and Maggie just graciously read the book for me. But yeah, it was always, so Maggie never reads the book anymore. Fuck that. Because what Maggie says always matches anyway with a Maggie twist and she goes, a little deeper for the person she's reading. I don't know how the fuck she does it, but anyway, yeah.
going back to just for 1 second, Erin Massa. I read for you the other day. I read for you that going forward, not where you are at the moment, and that's all I'm going to say about that one. Much love, truly.
Yeah, and that's a message from Maggie to you. I have no idea what that means, but you should probably
Yeah.
know that. Okay, next.
See that warning? No, that got intense. That was good.
Yeah, so
Yeah, because some people think I'm on about the here and now, but there is no here and now in the real
yeah,
scheme
time
of
isn't.
things.
Yeah, it's not really linear. It's all happening.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're just walking through it, all the stuff that's already happening. So, yeah. So, who is next up? I've lost track. Who's next up? There was somebody.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, anybody, whoever is next, please put it in all caps.
Yeah,
Last call. I think there might have been more than one. person. I'm scrolling down. Okay, so and I see all the attaboys in the chat. Okay, so all right, so you guys, what? Yeah, anybody else? Anybody else? Huh? Huh? There was somebody else that I missed.
I don't know.
It was a K Ride.
K Ride left. Oh, we're saved by the bell.
Yeah, that's my notification on my phone. I do not know why I get these notifications. I can never find why my phone plays the harmonica at me ever. It's some kind of a notification. It's never in my messages.
Oh my gosh.
So it might be a YouTube announcement, or
It could be anything. I mean, I'm getting phone calls when I've blatantly put "do not disturb" all over my phone.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I don't even care anymore. I don't even hear this shit anymore. But when I'm on, I think when I'm on with Jiggy, my phone will go off and he has that soundboard. So
Me go nuts, K Ride.
me gonads. Yeah,
Oh,
and K Ride called me a name the other day. What did you call me? K Ride, you called me Peckerwood. Yeah, I think your morning greeting was "Hey Peckerwood" in a private message. Okay, so K Ride.
I'm going to just sink down and disappear a second while I get me Russian tarot out for 6 drops. Remember, I've got a 6 foot, well, it feels like 6 foot compared to me, mattress on my bed.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so she's doing 6 drops, or she's doing.
I'm doing K Ride and 6 drops.
K Ride and 6 drops. She says from the other room. She might be downstairs. Hey Zamara, thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me. I love this. This is my favorite.
Okay, you gonna stick with us? Are you gonna carry on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
I got my coffee. I'm good.
Okay, yeah. I've got my stuff all around too. I'm wearing my granny badge. Okay,
I love it. I want one. I want one.
I think I already have your address.
I sent it to you on Facebook.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so okay.
I'm back.
Welcome
you made
back.
it.
Okay.
So, K Ride first.
Okay, K Ride.
I love you. And I'm using that easy.
Okay. Yeah, show us the back of the deck. Let's see the artwork.
It's the
never mind.
easy.
That looks like an elevator wallpaper.
Easy tarot that Reamsy went out and the whole pack fell out. No, we don't need that many. Thank you.
Da 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 da.
I was just about to go a little bit.
He's got a big trick, but no, he's got a big pickup. He's a skating star. Oh, there's so much more. I should do another verse. About his inline skates and how he's an expert and how he goes out in the skating rink with his brand new $250 inline skates. This middle-aged man and with the kids, and he grabs them when they almost run into him. Anyway, okay, never mind. Okay, I've killed that time. Maggie, keep going.
I've got it. I've got it.
I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Good.
Thanks.
You are standing in your own power, K Ride. Anybody who knows you knows that. That's the surface, K Ride. Underneath, there is the Knight, but he doesn't feel that his cup is full at the moment. That's why that card is upside down. you are just hanging around, thinking about things, but not actually doing said things at the moment. You are the most beautiful person I know. You have bound yourself and put yourself and surrounded yourself because of grief. That person is blinded by it, can't see any way out.
The grief.
The grief. You are about to have a big awakening. You've got the 7 of Cups. Every single one of them cups are filled. Divine interventions coming in by top cup. Don't worry about it. Be patient, like the hangman. Hang out, because you have the power, because you are who you are, K-Ride. It's coming, and it's been long awaited. The 7 in that means something to you. I don't know what, but it does. Now 6 drops. And on the bottom of that deck, 8 of Wands. Stop carrying them burdens. You don't need to, sweetheart.
Is that for K-Ride still?
That's K-Ride still, because look at all the blooms that are coming on them said wands.
They're
going
just,
up.
yeah, they're just,
They're going up.
which means they're all alive. They're not just sticks.
Yeah.
They're living. Ah. Cool.
Now this
Okay,
was
this
given
is for
to
6
the
drops.
Russian tarot. It's a bit battered. It was given to Helen, and I inherited them. I didn't
Isn't
touch
that
them, but
pretty?
yeah, I didn't like them. But they have been well used by someone who read the tarot a lot.
Yeah, they're all raggedy. I love seeing that. I love seeing a well-used library book too. I think I'd love that.
I don't like ruining my cards. Oh,
I know, but other people have used them and used them and used them. So, they have a history, and, that's kind of cool.
yeah.
I know that you treat your cards with lots of respect. Yeah.
Oh, I need another one. Just have that. There we go. That one was going to fly. Thank you. Another one.
Zamara, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Ah, okay. You're very close in age to Zamosis.
You read my mind.
Well, while you're shuffling and dropping the cards, my mind wanders. And Zamara's here. I think about our friends surrounding us. I don't know why he's not here. Sometimes he drops in.
You personify strength 6 drops. Look at that. You just are. It's just who you are. You're a great person. But you've danced with the devil. Someone in your life has been... You've danced with the devil. That's as far as I can do about that. Yeah. We all know them type of people. They're everywhere. You got the 2 of coins there. Where you didn't know which way to go after this, because it's in the past. You dream about having the 4 of cups, clubs, whatever, being in a partnership again. But you're still destroyed about what the devil did. But don't worry, someone is going to shine the light for you, but you've got to begin to trust. It's basically about trust, this, because of what's happened. And your first card is a strength card. You've got the strength. Yeah, I think you've gone past the worst. But to move on, You've got to unbind yourself and forget about that.
Yeah, and the place where the location of the scar is where there's a lot of strength.
Yeah.
So those things that you gather over time, those are your badges. Yeah, that's where you've learned a lesson and where now you have strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a reminder.
On this one, if you can see, there's a fella there that don't take any burdens. He don't care where he's going, but he's bringing the dove of peace. If you can see the dove of peace there, and healing, doesn't mean he's going to be anything other than a friend because of where you've been. But they will help you on the way, whoever that is, whether it be a friend or whatever. They will show you the way.
So 6 drops. How was that? Oh, okay. Killendall says you've never danced with the devil in the pale moonlight before, Maggie.
Oh, I am. I'm not on about me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
as strong as he thinks he is, or his minions.
6 drops says that sounds so accurate. I know, isn't? Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird? Yeah. Yeah. So, gosh, you guys, we've been on for more than an hour. Okay, it's 10:17 here, whereas Zamara and I are. Okay, everybody weighed in for last call. I think we got it all rounded up. If I missed anybody in my scrolling, I think we took care of it all, Maggie.
Yep.
Okay, so today is the 10th of March. Next Sunday is number one.
Mother's Day in the UK.
And it's not only Mother's Day in the UK on Sunday, our next show, but it's also daylight savings time here on the.
Not again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, on the left coast here, where Zamara and I are. So we're going to go through a time change. So, okay, spring forward, fall back. So we're going to be on an hour sooner.
Don't tell me about it. Last year I was ready 3 hours before because I couldn't get the timing right.
I know, honey. You were just all ready. You had your costume and
I had a wig on and a wig thing and
I know. So we have this coming up again, and we're gonna get a grip on it this year.
I hope so.
So it's going to be a Mother's Day in the UK. Perhaps we'll have another gentleman on to come celebrate Grannies Day with the mothers, UK style. We did that last year, and then St. Patrick's Day, St. Patty's Day, Wednesday. Next Wednesday, a week from today, we have a guest that has been trying to coordinate her schedule to come on with us. She is my friend Jackie. I haven't seen her in years, and she's going to come on with us. She's an actress. She's a model. She's
amazing.
She's in her 60s, and
we'll have to put blinkers on Mario.
I know she is 6 feet tall. She has been on a show opposite John Larroquette. She has and she has a film out because she was the one of the first older models for American Apparel. She was discovered. Okay, this is no fucking lie. She was discovered on her doorstep having a cigarette, and she's this lady started up a conversation with her saying, "Do you model?" Okay, she was already an actress. She's
right now. I'm stopping it.
What?
Because we'll have no show.
Oh, I'm over talking it, aren't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
We need some surprises.
I have to save some shit for our show. Okay, so all right. Yeah, 60 is not bad. I know. Okay, wait till you guys meet her. She's just very special, and she's very bright. She's very bright. She's not only okay. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Okay, so it's Zamara.
But it's my show, as Mario did mention.
Oh yeah, that.
All right, I'll behave.
You'll be. Hey. Okay, Genocide says Saturday. Saturday's your wife's birthday. Are we gonna have a
Oh, we'll celebrate.
Renee? Oh no, Saturday is maybe we need a special show. Are you doing
Maybe.
a show? Maybe we need a special.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll talk. We'll see what's in the air. You know. And if Stephen, hush. Okay, so Zamara. Zamara, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you,
Thank
darling.
you for having me. Thank you for having me. This is fun.
No, this has been an absolute pleasure to catch up with you again, darling.
Definitely.
Much love always.
Yeah, so I'm going to play us out and end the show, but Zamara, stick around with us in the green room if you feel like it. Okay, so I'm going to do this, play out, and then we'll see you on the other side. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for showing up here in the chat. God, we love you guys so much. It means everything. Thank you for participating. Thank you for your good humor and your grace, guys. We have such good friends. Zamara, okay, thank you. Okay, so Maggie.
We love you.
We love you. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, goodbye, everybody. Okay, we're out.